on a mission to make stuff legendary. Let's go to Fulgora. Put my microphone up a little bit. I need to turn it. Here we go. This is how it's supposed to be. Now you should be able to hear me even better. Well, nobody's listening anyway. Those are the days. 8. Great. That's great. Let's update those. We're getting close to having legendary quality module 3s. This is empty. Should have the same. So these don't get empty at all. No. Okay. So now we should have the next train lined up soon. That's this one. There we go. Next train lined up. Oh, like what's that line? Shit's on fire. Shit's on fire, yo. Right. So you need to be pumping. You're pumping good. Why are you not pumping? No red circuits. That should be you. That's on you. Okay, we do not have. Normal red circuits. Okay. Gonna intercept those somewhere. Right. Let's have you do some of these. And let you just be any red. There we go. And they should be available soon as well, because we're gonna run through all this crap quality. And we should get higher out of it, hopefully. I want to be able to give like priority, so when I forgot which one it was. I was waiting for red circuits. No, you should just function. We do not need the red wire anymore. That's you. And actually don't need this one at all. There we go. There we go. Let's start pumping, pumping. No advanced app. Okay. No epic. Red. I think these are available. Not sure. Should be. There we go. We're getting some. Quality modules over 5. 16 there. Oh, 1 minute. I'm back. Sorry. My kid just came wandering out of his bedroom. I forgot how to set this. There we go. When these are over 5. Which it is, because we got 50. Somehow we have more. This means we can upgrade this. Find if there's any low quality, like any uncommon or common. This is just junk. Yep. Let's do you guys. 1, 2. There's oh, there we go, bunch of greens. The lowest level I'll accept now is rare. This is all rare. Good. And it looks like we got everything on. No, not everything. Geez, I don't even have quality in there. What's going on here? This is completely backed up. Let's get this out of the way, and maybe, hey, you know, go crazy. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go this way. This will provide this side, this will provide this side. I'll provide you with power soon, guys. Don't worry. Right. You should have power as well, and I will loading from both sides. He might have a slight issue in terms of it. Should be fine. Will fit. Because the train's gonna come, and then that's all done. These 333. Have I now used all of them? I have. Still on 4. Can I get my robots a bit faster? I want them faster, please. Thank you. Right. I made a note at the end of last game. Let me quickly check what I was doing. Refined concrete on Vulcanus. Right. Just have you received these? Good. And these, we don't need them anymore. Let's go to Vulcanus. We were making refined concrete. That's it. Only legendary stuff. Why no? No stone, no stone. Completely backed up. What are you doing? You're getting calcite in. Okay. You're getting stone out. This is a stone buffer. It will work. Okay, it's a bit weird, but if I can pull some stone into a chest over here if I want to. No. Let's get you guys going. One more. I feel like I'm tossing down way more here. That's okay. Like this is producing 0.62 and this will need... I need 3 of these for one of these. Not even close. Oh, what's going on? That sounded... That sounded not fun. Let's build a bit of protection for my boys. There you go. And that makes me wonder about power usage. Accumulators are not that low. They're okay. So we don't need to hook them up. We can, but we don't need to. We would need to build more accumulators. How are we doing here? We got green light on Epic. I don't think I have anything uncommon now. So that's nice. Oh, here we go. Anything down here? No, these are all on Epic. Still waiting on legendary stuff. Right. Justice made it to Vulcanus. We have not dropped these. I don't know why. I do believe that is a request. Pretty much. Right. Now we can start upcycling. Let's add some extra because it's kind of stuck. And let's do the hold on this. And I will disable everything is below 30. Right, now we have a sort of a chance of getting legendary normal concrete. Now we need to make refined concrete, which is you. Which means we need iron sticks, iron plates. How are we doing on legendary iron plates? Pretty good. Which means we can make legendary iron sticks. Don't even know if I have those. Legendary sticks, thank you. Too easy. Right. The refined concrete stuff. What do we need for that? That should all be available. Just need to get water. So I'm doing here, so I could pop one down here. I'll put it here, and you can make refined. You there, what's going on? Oh, that's fine. Ingredients and set requests. You're going to make, sorry, legendary. Only the best. There we go. Now just wait for concrete, which should come out of here. Right? Right. I need more stone. You're backed up, but I'm going to move you this way anyway. And you can go this way as well. So I get more stone to get these guys to work. Does it fit here? Well, if I move this guy over. I'll make a little swing. We'll do the little swing just so we can produce more. Here we go. Let's get all the stone in there that we can. Come on, place this one. Thank you. Right, wanna get cracking. Concrete. Yeah, used in this, but wait, is that? That's like a free. That seems like a free upgrade. Wait, so you put this. Let's put quality modules in there. And you make hazard concrete of quality 2. Move you out of the way. This feels like a cheat. Right, wait. Okay, so this guy is gonna go here. I'll put left for any quality normal concrete. Any. And then we get hazardous concrete with a chance of the higher quality. This feels like a really cheap hack. I'm just going to loop this for a minute. Input priority left, output priority left for the filter. What you do, normal. So acid concrete, and then suddenly you get, where is this banned from? Inequality. Nope, nope. Like free stuff. Literally is free. This has got to be the easiest way. I think it's that one, I believe, and you should be you shouldn't get this actually. Here we go. Yep, as Derek would say. This bothers the heck out of me. Let's quickly think. Would I get... there is a chance I get legendary... Teensy tiny chance I get legendary concrete coming in. Which I don't need to cycle. You can do a bit more. Now we're getting higher quality stuff out of there. And this guy recycles it. Puts it right back on. This is like free. We do need legendary one. Yep. Because this is gonna come out with legendary. Like this is gonna come out legendary concrete No, it's gonna be picked up. This is just gonna get thicker and thicker. Zero to 1 concrete. Okay, you lose some. Maybe you lose some, but I think this is better than just recycling and getting iron out of it. We're already doing a decent amount of rare. So now it's just waiting. And now we wait. There we go. Yep. Good, good. Make things legendary, guys. Come on. Oh. There's a decent one. Get a couple of decent blocks. Excuse me. Were produced any? No. How is Fulgora doing in terms of my... Ooh! We are ready for another block of legendary. Got 5 of them, there we go. 11. That's all done. Let's look at that recycling. This is fine because this is everything's at this level. Oh, let me just check this island. Nope. Let's do that. What's going on? Yes, fine. Back to focus. I like this. I like this. There you go, guys. It's still all there. Epic. Uncommon. Just disappeared. What happens? You lose some. You win some, you lose some, and then we just chuck a bunch of new ones in. Oh, only legendary concrete. Because if we find concrete, we don't need the hazard one. Come on, do something. I want to poke the stick at it. Alright, let's go to this bit where we're supposed to make these things. They are not producing. Ew. Okay, so we're producing way more carbonic. of a higher tier. That's interesting. Maybe because I built it that way? I feel kind of stupid. Because you output how many? 8.5. You need 1. That's why the second one is not operating. Okay. Gonna take a little while. What do you set on? 50. 100 is fine. Place you. Thank you. Another power place. You on the way? Are you on the way? Yeah, but you guys have the power. And you run out of power. Yeah, that's the stuff we need. I was so hopeful with all the recyclers here, but it turns out I need to do a little bit of homework. So what is being backed up mostly is the tungsten, because of this. So the carbonic gets some use, and therefore this keeps running, and once this one's there, we produce more common carbon, which should slowly, like this is a good stream. Once this hits, it's gonna run all the way through. Here's a space. There we go. Space, space. Come on, so close. Now done. Is it completely full? You need to get, and if I empty your tungsten ore, then you're gonna eat tungsten ore. Do it again. Do it again. And from you. Because I need uncommon tungsten ore to get this baby going. Here we go. A little hole there. Okay, this is gonna take a while because like the bots are gonna clear the belt, replace the belt. Or just do this. So I feel like I'm creating way more uncommon carbon than I'm creating uncommon tungsten. Which is weird because these have 4 modules in there. Quality 12.8%, and these have 9.6%, so doesn't really seem to make sense to me, but I can't really see how much. There's some there. I'm thinking of how to solve this because there's a lot of uncommon carbon on the belt, like way more than I expected. So I think I should just let's build this to start thinking about that devastator, the demolisher. So maybe like the combined belt is kind of needed, but it's tricky. So I think I need to come up with a better plan and combine the belt in like a different way. If I make splitters first and then combine, but then still I'll have overproduction of tungsten. Even though I shouldn't, based on where's this all output when the quality modules were still not in there. So you give it a little kickstart. So we do it like this. And carbon will be on the left side of the belt. The common carbon. Only uncommon carbon will be put on the belt and other stuff. But still, like the just do another. Let's just make more of it. I mean, that's the problem, then that's the problem. Oh, I need to update my my follower goal. Wait. Do this live. There we go. We are actually 60 followers. Right, so what can we do here? Create more global ports, sure. Oh, all the bots are busy with my construction thing of this, right? Sorry guys. Here we go, that's one. We got some belt coming. This is the line. Yeah, this is about where they give up. Okay. You just need to hit one. Okay, we see some tungsten going. Do we see a gap in the carbon? There's literally no gap at the moment. Oh, there's a gap. Can only need that tiny gap. There we go. Stream. So that's good. Why don't I send you to Fugora? Let's see what we're doing at Fugora. How are we doing here? Because I actually want to get higher quality into those tungsten miners. We're full of... That's good. Right, so this recycles and then we get quality stuff here, which is now full, which goes out all the way up here, down to here, and down to here. Have I made epic? 33 of them. Come on, that's annoying. Give them a bit more space to push stuff out. kidding me? Right, so that now has more space to push stuff out, which means that it should have a faster. Can you stop putting stuff on the belt, please? Thank you. Maybe I should put it on the belt on the other side. Like that seems like a... That seems like an optimization. Hey, Renegade, how are you? Long time no see. So, trying to optimize this. Oh, I need a shuffler here. Input we already left. I didn't see me streaming. I've been streaming in mornings, but maybe different days. I haven't been streaming evenings a lot. I only stream evenings when my wife's out, basically. So she's out, so we're streaming. I'm trying to get to legendary everything, actually. I have 44 of 22 of these. Oh, we can go up. Embracing like signal lights, so figuring out if I can do things that are nice. To get myself onto a higher level the moment I can. Let's start this. Made dedicated stuff for red circuits, blue circuits. Oh, we still have green lights on. 15 of them. There we go. No. This. I might actually have uncommon. Don't have epics. No. Volcanus. Did this work? No. A lot of platforms. You mean on Volcora? Yeah, I have embraced the robo network all over the place. But that also means that I need to protect my robots, because otherwise they're gonna die. So whenever that happens, I patch the gap. And you got a lot of platforms. Now, what I'm actually struggling with is this. So what if I split it proper? Like I properly split. I don't need to like put it on the same belt. That's moronic. I can just have these guys So do this here. You are just you. Yeah, you'll get some stuff. Let's put you here. We get all the uncommon stuff. Output right filter. Filter that away. You're gonna go this way. You're gonna go straight, and then all the common stuff runs here like this. 3, 4, and same for you, but you need these, and you get these. I'll put this down. There we go. Power, and a power connection. Looks hella weird. But the idea is common tungsten ore that way, or this way. From there to there. Yeah, so this way. Common carbon this way. Uncommon stuff lower this way. That might still be common there. I'll pick some up. Once this starts rolling, the carbon will solve itself. Except bots are all on the way. I haven't thought of an output. Oh. Lucky. I am only half stupid. There we go. So that's the carbon. That's the inserters. That's it. And something there. Split a splitter. Good. Now we can get that belt of tungsten going. Trying to think if I should try to get 50 of these. Here we have them. Great. Because I feel I should stick them in these. The amount of tungsten is just batshit crazy. it's 2, so 0.85, but these produce 0.6. Anyway, I feel like this is a slightly better solution. Just place the belt, please, and the inserters. And then I should, yeah, thank you. And tungsten just creates new tungsten. Burp. Yeah, looking at this, we're clearly not, like, what's he doing? He's not hooked up. Jeez Louise, did I not notice this? Apparently not. No wonder it didn't. Oh. Sometimes I amaze even myself. There are times when I think my brain is just about gone. So when these are placed, my normal carbon production will be tripled. So then I've 0.85. And you eat 1. I need to add 1 more. It's always 1 more. Which means this one needs to go there, you need to go this way. Clear the belt a bit. Takes a long time on Vulcanus to build anything with bots. Right. Let's do these. Yeah, you'll be fine. Keep that a bit thick, okay? belts, and then you go. How are we doing signs per minute? 200. Not too bad. That's not what I wanted. I wanted these. Good. You're not dying halfway now anymore. Thanks to this little point. And then please realize that this one is the closest. Before you die out of battery. Here we come. Straight to it. No. Oh, so close. Come on, come on. Place. You're right there. I can see you. Yeah. Do one more. Bleep doop. Peep. Good job. Hey, Masika, I told you I'd be streaming. I saw Derek. Well, I don't think Derek had a world record. I looked at speedrun.com. So I'm taking he didn't make it. But here I am, trying to do everything legendary. Anyway, this is a little bit more than usual. This is actually as big as advertised. And this as well. Right. Let's see how we're doing. We've got green lights again. Yes, we have green lights for this, but that's fine because we have plenty of those. Just drop these and these. So I'm now struggling with getting this to work. This one is not going to get any. This is hacky as heck. Yeah, that's retaliation. That's fine. Okay, so this is hacky as hell. But I need this to work in order to get the throughput there. Then I can change those over to making uncommon tungsten carbide. Apart from my dedicated tungsten carbide guys. You guys have been upgraded, so we're making more. So that's 4, 8 times 4. Is more. I forgot how to do 8 times 4. My brain is not functioning tonight, guys. 32. There you go. Plus 16. That's less than 50. That's good. We have 2 left. 48. Still works. Alright, build the things here. Then I can get the throughput. Get the carbon in to get this pumping. Because this is now all waiting for this, and it's all black chock-a-block backed up. What I need is to have common tungsten being removed from this misery. Here we go. So once this is all work it, the uncommon tungsten can come in to get this guy pumping, to get this guy pumping, get this pumping, this and this. Really steady flow, go. I think just gambling on you know, the odds being the same didn't pay out. Why are you not doing anything? Because, right, same shit. I'd bump a bunch in there. Let's turn you guys away briefly. I need these guys to work. I need the uncommon, the common stuff. The common tungsten needs to go. Because then the uncommon can flow in. When the uncommon flows in, this guy can start to get to work. The carbon has completely blocked up. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, they're quick to take it, hey? Maybe I should put one of these here. I think I'm making them here actually. Alright. No, 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 no. I don't. Okay. I want a hard split. I want a hard split. I don't want any common stuff at this, at the lower loop. This is. Oh. We need to quality gambling. Wait, what? Why did you just change colors? You have two. You got two accounts. I'm on to you. You're on YouTube. Aha. That's why. When you do quality gambling and you make sushi loops. Yeah. So I was trying to do a sushi loop, but so I need 2 ingredients. And now I'm thinking, like, how you do a sushi loop with 2 ingredients? 1 Twitch, 1 YouTube Premium. And now this is backed up again, you fucking bastards. Let's bump a bunch in again. Insert as a head of splitter. Well, here. On this one. And just take out the common stuff. Yeah, that's an idea. But my mistake was I put common stuff on this belt again. Which now should stop. The carbide. You do, yeah. I'm just trying to figure this out. Thanks. I did find another one, an interesting one. Oh, it stopped functioning. Why? Why? Oh, okay. Okay. So this is too much. There is so much. There is such a thing as too much stone. Okay. Okay. I get the memo. I get it. I get it, guys. There is such a thing as too much stone. But yeah, no, what I'm doing here is making concrete into hazard concrete into concrete until it becomes legendary. You lose some every now and then. Yeah. 50-50. Put it there. Put it there. And hurry up a little bit, please. Don't know how many of those I have. It seems like I can do with a bit more dumping. There we go. That means that you can start working again at some point. You will start working again. You will start working again. Oh, you still don't have power. Why do I need... Oh, this is for something I don't actually need. Let's get them on there. Because I needed these briefly. Right, you are working. Right, let's do this. Get that on the other side. On the other side of the belt. Clearly not working, my brain. Still a bit full, eh? Because they're backed up. Well, this is producing again. So now we're upcycling until we get all the concrete. Which we still have none of. We could potentially have legendary concrete come out of here. But we'll see it on the belt then. Right, how is this disaster going? Yeah, this side of the belt is still locked. Alright, let's go. I feel like I should be doing this with just the logistics network. And this has stopped working again. Yeah. Stuff doesn't always do what you want it to do. Beautiful. Right, you go this way, you go this way. That's a disaster. Ugly as heck. Oh, we got a bit of throughput now. I see movement. That's good. Now I just need to get this guy rolling. Okay. Now we should let this run for a while and then let's see if it balances out. Oh, it needs a jolt. And the concrete, I feel like let's send this back to Fogora. Let's put a bunch more on there because I feel half the stuff is not working. They're not doing anything, so I need more on there, more on there. let it through. Once. I put the hazard on the inside. Then it balances out a bit better. Because now they can just keep going. Oh my god, it seems to work better. Question is, will we see any legendary pop up? Ew. Right, I need to be on the inside after this. That's gonna block everything up, which is fine. I'll get it sorted. Let me think. I'm just gonna put a bunch of belt down. Can you get it this way? And you go on the inside, and then you come on the outside at the end. No, I want you on the inside as well, but after. Put another splitter in. Input priority, right, output priority. Oh, no, there's only that priority. Wait, what? Sorry. Sorry, yeah, my brain is not functioning tonight. Right, here we go. So everything on this side, but priority for the output. That works way better. Just have you received shipment of these? Yes. Go. That's 16. 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, and 2 leftovers from the previous and this one. I feel like this shuffle should be good. Like I should get legendary out of this. So far, no bueno. How are we doing? We got how many? 9. Okay, let's go for it. Then my entire quality production line has legendary modules. How many do we? 22. That's 20. Oh. We don't have uncommon yellow. Interesting. Yeah, green. What am I saying? We don't have uncommon green. That's interesting. Because I don't think we're actually producing them. So let's see if we can dig them out. This the big recycle. Yep. And you can go there. And you now have a similar issue. Right, so yeah, we got a bunch of common red, and we can produce this and just overflow to produce these. Because we're saving them here. You don't have power, is it? I'm going to save a lot of volume, is it? Yeah, chock-a-block with uncommon holmium. I've tried to put it in. So, we got legendary holmium. But it doesn't want to put it in there. And I'm so puzzled about this. I don't understand why it's not putting in. Why is it not putting in the legendary holmium ore? Like, what the hell are you supposed to do with this? Okay, so I can set you to do this. Oh, that's a lot of baloney. Okay, well, let's burn it here then. Robot, Mr. Destructoid. I'll destroy all the things. Right. Apparently this is the way it works. I did not see that you can literally make... Hey, what's this guy? I did not see him on time. You whoop. He's gone. I should have been caught. I didn't see it on time. So I don't... I should have blocked it. Sorry about that. I don't have moderators. Settings, moderation. Let me check because I think I have. Filtering status. Links. Links. Block hyperlinks. Let's go. Oh, that's fine. I'll block hyperlinks for now. Right, so now we are then producing holmium stuff from the leftover holmium shit that I can't use, which is then useless. Producing this, upcycling, hopefully. Who knows? $825. Quality stuff in the end, like if you look at what was my first go-to? Legendary, because I wanted to make on this ship legendary asteroid collectors. They've got 5 arms and they're good boys. This ship is just a bit shit. I need to figure out the sushi belt on this one. And the legendary turrets, their range. So their range is not 18. It's like 50% more, which allows me to fly at a higher speed and have a bit more safety. Basically, use less turrets because I'm fine. Can I just stick them on one side? Because otherwise it would have been just here, and for a big asteroid that would not have been enough. And then this ship, the quality ship, which is stopped at Novice waiting for something. Because I think at Novice I started doing only legendary crushers. Yeah. Oh, the hopeful. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 number blocks. Um, 10 on the way. 10, good. And then you can get this cracking. Novice, let's make some normal ones. Shall we make normal ones? What are we waiting for? Yeah, let's make some normal ones. There we go. So yeah, the quality stuff. So the quality, this stuff in terms of quality, crushers, their crafting speed more than doubles. So collecting more asteroids you can do with less crushers to chuck it out. And the first thing I started working on for legendary was the collectors. Because when you fly around, and what is not satisfied? 8 of those. Okay. We're now making them, right? Right? You don't have LDS. Oh, because you don't have checkpoint buffer chests on. There we go. Science per minute is not bad. Could be better. No red. Maybe I should replace this. Oops. Keyboards. I got speed 3. Come on. So speed at the moment is better for me because I got plenty of other shit. No problem with input. Construction bots, hurry the fuck up. There we go. Oh, I also thought I could work on a legendary fish. That makes sense. To eat legendary fish, because I was looking at the achievements. So one of the things I can, these are not doable anymore. No room for more. And legendary fish. Manually make it better, manually insert. Oh, I might need to do that. And I'm still on Aquilo. Did I make the handgun actually? Yeah, so I've got the real gun. I need to get some legs. Dan, we got new legs. Yeah, I don't need more railguns. Need railgun ammo. So, what we're gonna try is for this guy to come and pick me up. No. Clever, Schrodinger's passenger. Go there. Here we go. Vulcanus, how are we doing now? We got 10. That's good. How are we on tungsten carbide? Stalled again, obviously. But why? Because this carbon is stuck again. Alright, what if I do this? No, wait. Read belt, hold all belts. No, not from there. Enable disable when carbon. Can I do any? No. Okay. What do? Like this isn't working. So one is producing more common or uncommon stuff than the other, and therefore it stalls. And excuse me, my stomach's been a bit upset today. Don't know why. And I don't know why. Why is this not doing anything? Oh, you're kidding me. I don't know how to solve this. Okay. Think, damn it. Okay, so tungsten ore, I can reduce it. Okay, let's go to Aquila. Let's have a look if you can do this. Because you're a fast boy. And it's a bit of a risk. that that fast? Oh, because I only had 2 on there. I thought I had a third. I had a third before. This seems like a nice speed. The question is how many? 400. So we left with like 400 rockets, which I didn't check, but there we go. Stronger explosives might save me rockets. Because now it's 3 rockets per asteroid. 1, 2, 3. And maybe if I get this done. It gets down to probably not 2, but if I queue this up. We might get somewhere to like 2 rockets. That would be nice. It's only 2 rockets. That would be nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no bueno. Stop. Stop, stop. This is going to end in disaster. Oh. Okay, just shoot all the things. Yeah, this ship is pretty much forked. Because they ran out of rockets. There's plenty available. Right. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get some space platform. Right, that was fun. Not. Do I dare fly this back with me on board? Ballsy. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Keep going. We've done a repair. We have reloaded. We've got rockets on there. I think what needs doing, what would make sense, is to have the top only ammo. So I'll create a belt. There's a tunnel here. This tunnel's there. And then this belt, because there's no collectors here, this belt will be only ammo. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we're getting a railgun as well. That's nice. Because we needed one. So, let me think. If I loop down here, like I can move you away. Like you can sit somewhere else. You don't need to sit here. Like you can sit here. That's fine. This whole setup can move here. And this can go. Put you there, get you out of the way. What? Yeah, that should be fine. 90, and then you guys. Hold all belts. Oh, let's go slightly less. Let's go 40. No, wait. You need to go, you need to go. blacklist, this, blacklist, this, blacklist, this. Oh. These, sorry. And then once that's done its job. So still on the same side of the belt though. It's what I don't like, what I don't understand. So it shouldn't. But that can be fixed. I think this guy is done. No, there's some more crap on there. No, if I move this slightly, which I can have this, put it straight into there. But I also have some rockets down here, so it's okay, just put it on the belt. No, I should be better off, so let's fly this to novice and safety. Famous last words. 1, 2, 3. Novice, what's the science? Hold up. You see any gaps? Yellow. Okay, let's go back to Shadow Planet. Okay, first test flight, no bueno. I can go back to ignoring unlisted targets, so we're not wasting a bunch of ammo. This would not have made it to the edge. Not even close. The old one. But Martin will be very happy. I listened to him saying, you do not put ammo on a sushi belt. So I did. And I've got an sushi ammo belt. But we have made it to safety now. The question is how many rockets are we producing? Consumption. Way too many. That is not healthy. What the? Oh yeah, no, that's fine, because that's this guy doing the X things. You're fine. Oh, speaking of this, have I made any? No, because I need to put biter eggs here, which I kind of don't want to do. Anyway, what time is it? It's almost 10 here. Anyway, I'm all open for input on this because I feel like it could work, but I'm not producing like iron is there. So my thought is to get a legendary foundries to have these work faster. Why is there quality in here? What the fuck? Sorry guys. This makes absolutely no sense. Why am I doing quality? Did I just insert the wrong modules? Could be. Oh, that's so stupido. Now this belt is full, which is also not cool. And these, ideally I want to chuck straight into there. Can I do that? Yes, we can. Probably. Right, let's keep those off as well. What are you enabled on? No, just get them all in, please. So then railgun ammo is out of the sushi belt as well. Normal ammo is still on the sushi belt because I need it on the sushi belt. And I need to make this for iron ore probably. Chuck it overboard when we have way too much. And these are legendary, that's nice, so they produce faster and more. So we can get the speed going. Is there any point in, there's no point. How's power? Power is fine, power is fusion. I could stick this guy on and have a look. So got enough capacity to store all that stuff. But I'm not, like, the problem is the rockets. I'm not producing the rockets. So I don't get the carbonic, which means I don't get carbon. There you go. We have 100 megawatts. And the highest consumption was 7. All merged. Electricity button in the hub at the top right. Is it? Wow. I did not know this. I've been looking for that for so long. Because I don't understand why it's not here. Like, it would make sense to just have it here. Thank you. The only way I knew how to get electricity is stick an electricity pole on there. Anyways, like, so the problem is, like, I don't get enough carbon for this guy to do enough. How's this quality ship looking? Yeah, this has been working now. Let me check if I have new one. Yeah, there can be multiple power net, but it's a space platform, so I expected it to then be merged, but it makes sense. I have an idea. I'm gonna stop. Copy you. I got space down here. Oh, or not. There we go. Pop you down there for a second. Yeah, no, that would have. That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense in the sense that you'd have to change a lot then. I'll grab you and put you there. You do the simple one, so we only get carbon. And you only filter out this one. Wrong way. Wait. You were in the right way. There we go. Oh, wait. But wait. There we go. It's a better. Will the ship making science, or is it for a deep run? So this is a prototype to run to the edge and then just see how far it can get to Shattered Planet. Not producing any of the science. So the goal of this one is just to see, can I get to, what is it, 10k, 100,000, 200,000, what are the 10,000 towards Shattered Planet, 30,000, 60,000. You already get some Promethium. See if I can collect some. I've not thought about what to do if I do. I think this might have been the right choice. be good. This may have been good. I'm thinking of moving all this slightly down. But yeah, I'm trying to make it narrow so it can be fast. So I have space to get a third thruster here. Just need to do a little loop of the pipes. Or I can put it here, because I do stick out a little bit, but I prefer to put it here or something. And then, yeah, so the firepower is low. That's what I'm thinking as well. But my run to Aquilo ran into a problem where I upgraded these, so I have a bigger range, but I ran out of ammo, so I ran out of rockets. I had one big sushi belt, ran out of rockets, which is no bueno. I'm trying to figure out, like, how can I produce more rockets. I'm consuming enough iron somewhere. This one is consuming a lot of iron. You don't need that much. We can go to 250. You can go to 250. And then when this drops under 90, we can supplement. Well, let's fly this around again to, let's go to Vulcanus. I can always extend this and add these guys. It's just smooth sailing. This is my roulette ship. Yeah, well, definitely for Shattered Planet is gonna be an issue. So I would need to maybe double, triple, add lasers. I mean, that's what I got on the quality ship. I'm just running with lasers. So yeah. I'm gonna take a short break because and I'll be right back. I'll let you guys watch this. So we'll be running. And I'm back. Yeah, might want red rockets. I thought about red rockets. But they haven't. So you have an area of effect size, and if you get close, then you damage your own ship, which is not fun, I would say. But I want to fly this around to see if I'm actually now making. Oh, no, wait, we were stopped at Vulcanus. And we were dropping these. And then go to Volcora. And I need to get my brain around this. Do a bunch of stuff. Just let's make less. Make less more. Make more. I don't need more high quality coal. I need less. And actually, this might be better. All right. The AOE is needed for sheer quantity of nonsense coming. AOE angle. What? You want to shove atomic bombs in there? Yeah, the sheer amount of crap. I've seen videos. It's bizarre. And massive ships to do it. So yeah. All right, this seems to work. Just get the crap out, and I don't care. Just make less of it. They've had their chance. Anything left over, we dump it out, and you start producing. You shouldn't be doing anything. That's right. And remove you. We finally get the uncommon tungsten this way. You need a pipe. Removal is quick, building is slow. Did I put quality in already legendary crafting? Oh. That's a copy paste mistake. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, they're not doing anything because you need pipes. Put the pipes down. Guys, thank you. That was so nice and in sync. Right, how is my... Oh, we got a chance here. We have a chance at greatness, come on. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Have we made something? No, we're close. How many do we need? 50. Yeah, so they really need to get this guy, this guy here. To start. Sorry for the jittery business. Oh, should I put these on auto fire and have some fun? Wait, these guys. Nah, not worth it. What happens if the carbide rolls legendary out of the assemblers? Are the recyclers, inserters, circuit controllers not to... No, they're not actually. There we go. They should not grab it. And for concrete, that's not an issue. Because that's the hazard concrete only. Look, we worked through the backlog. Great. Let's pump some more. How are we doing? Oh, we got stuff. We got stuff. 11. There we go. So legendary. Wait, what do we have still? 46, 50 of them. Okay. That's 20, 30. I'm just trying things out in quality, so my approach was mostly start with like the lowest amount of quality modules we have and just stick them in and then produce higher quality. And now I've come to a point where I'm actually targeting only legendary modules as my goal. So this is all in legendary, in all linked, and then if this accidentally pops something out that is of a different quality, it goes in here, so you can see there's a legendary one in there. Surplus gets recycled. I've started upcycling red circuits, blue, which I'm supplementing from other spaces because it's not always right. And combining mass recycled tungsten ore to legendary quality and combining with, yeah. So so you get 2 tungsten ore, and when you recycle it, you get 25%. The thing is, an upcycle adds a free quality. Does that make sense? Foundries. Like the best example I can give for upcycling is iron. So iron chest takes 8 iron plates, and when you recycle it, you get 2 iron plates. So it's 1 in 4. But the iron plate itself is also 1 in 4. But if you do the extra step, then you get 1 quality step. So you get a potential quality going up and you're not losing anything. Then you add more quality coming in, you have a higher chance of quality going out. And you can see here, like I'm now not swimming in it yet, but I got plenty of it at the moment. Here. Novice, however, like you have, I do simple shortcuts plenty of times, but so I tried out what's the most efficient way to get from resource to go to legendary. And I went with, so on Novice I actually have on Novice I'm doing like a carbon cycle because I want to get legendary carbon so I can make legendary LDS, so I can do the LDS shuffle, which I've set up here. Using the LDS shuffle, I have basically unlimited legendary copper cable, no problem. Steel, I'm making steel chests because it's a free upcycle and then downcycle again. If you go from ore, the best way is to put it in foundries with quality modules, siphon the quality off, upcycle it, recycle it, and that's the highest chance per ore input for a legendary module. In the end, if you I put a test in the editor. If you put in 100,000 of each way, like quality ore, and then smelting or recycling that, this is double. This is the highest efficiency in terms of production, not in speed. If you want speed, you put quality in your miners, or iron at least. and then go from there. Just smelt it. What am I doing with this ore actually? Oh, I'm also upcycling this. Yeah. Yeah, well, this patch is dead. However much is left in here. But I am by no means an expert at quality. Because my Space Casino, as we all call it, is not producing the amounts I was expecting. I had 14 legendary coal in there. I mean, that's not a lot, is it? So on Vulcanus I started doing the same, shuffle, quality modules in the miners, siphon off the quality stuff, supplement with normal ore because I'm getting enough, and doing that basically. Got multiple patches with quality module miners so I could get a continuous flow of 2-stack turbo belts of ore and fed into around 2 dozen legendary recyclers. Yeah. So the recycler is the legendary on the recycler is just the speed. I thought it affected quality as well. Turns out it didn't. Which was a pity. There. And if we take something in, then we make space for putting something out. And yeah, it's all you figure out what works because it's let's stop the input for a bit. Also this, I think I'm the only one who's doing this because I'm stopping input from happening. Guys need to work harder, I recommend. Got any more? Yeah, let's go back to Vulcanus. How are we doing? Okay, now we have a good amount of rockets. I feel I'm ready to be hurt again. I would wish like the Legendary would also affect the shooting speed, but is what it is. I don't think I can upgrade it any further. I can put this in. No, I can't because I don't have that yet. I don't have those. Oh, yeah, I do have them. Sorry. Meep. Put those in for a minute. That should be quick. Gleba will be thankful. The issue you imagine with this type of setup would be potentially mismatched quality ratios between the tungsten ore versus carbon, leading into potential. Yeah, that's what I had. That balance was completely off, and it completely shut down the belt. This one. Here. The ratio is off. And that's why I now added the recyclers, because this got bulked up. And now I can now add more. To it. We are stopped at Gleba. How many rockets do we have? Let's add to Aquilo. Let's see how we go. So quick check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number blocks. 780. Still need 3 rockets per asteroid, which I want to reduce to 2. That will save me 50% on rockets. I mean, that's just common sense. So if I do one after, yeah. I feel like I'm close though. That would save so much. 2 rockets per what you call it, big asteroid. Import legendary carbon to combine with the tungsten. Yeah, the problem is my space casino is not really producing that much. So that's where it's hanging. Your legendary factories on Vulcan is importing legendary materials from space. Yeah, yeah. I've made an attempt with this ship. Actually, so this flight has been a lot better than last flight, so I'm happy with this quick test. I'm just gonna check why on novice you're struggling to push through. Utility signs. We only have 4 of them. Wow. That is interesting. Oh, you're gonna do all of them. I need you to speed the fuck up. I might actually... Yeah, I don't know. I can do that with long inserters. Or no. No. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that looks good. Doing it you. There we go. Where are those little frames coming from? Here. Mercado recommend. Zero 0.617. Okay. That's not gonna work. So I need 3, so that's way more than this is doing at the moment. You can go. Oof, not good. Speed beacons when you... I would do speed beacons when you have enough, which is what I'm now at in terms of my factory. Plenty of oomph to produce all the things. Whereas first I had to be... Yeah, I had to save, so to say, on steel, as always, with everybody. But now, when you get the foundries and you get that going, it's just you just have a surplus of it. You just get a train to the next batch, and the next batch is even bigger, 11 million, 7 million. Another 11 there. Like, it's just, there is enough ore to go around. Same for copper. So you got the belts that are able to produce it. And now I want to have speed in signs per minute. So why don't you fly to Gleba for a moment? Gleba, Kleba, I never know. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we did go down. What? You have coal. You need coal. We're not getting it. What if I take you out? Then you put some in. Okay. Okay, what if I change you to this? And you also output sulfur. Because you need the sulfur again. I like putting production 3 on everything and using a beacon to counteract the slow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that big on beacons. I've only used them with research, I think. Because, yeah, I just never got around using them. I never looked into how they work. And then my only beacon usage is here to get my science going, which I don't actually need because I've got shortage now of liver science, which should be this guy's job, I think. No. This guy. Sad Breakfast. Who's streaming at the moment, I think. I stopped at Gleba. Nothing on the way. Pourquoi? So shooting this up first, because Gleba still only has 1 silo. Maybe I should build a silo. Yeah, well, before 2.0, I didn't use any beacons. So the rework for me, I didn't even know about it. Right, so maybe. Okay, this ship feels reliable enough for me to hop on. 400. Let's go back to Aquilo. Yeah, we're still consuming way more. I don't know where my copper is being used, to be honest. Also, it seems to make more sense to flip this. Like so. Put it there. And why does this make sense? Well, this picks up the iron ore to make space for a copper plate. But where do I use the copper plates? Here. I'd rather put them on this side. One beacon boosting like 6 to 8 machines each is a viable strategy. Yeah. Oh, with quality. But still, like speed, doesn't speed still affect it? Or no rockets. Okay, are we now? This little tweak of making sulfur as well as may have worked slightly. We're still not producing the same amount as we're eating, so we're never gonna make it to edge without proper diet. Right, anyway, I want Aquilo. I'm gonna get on this spaceship. It's gonna be not bueno. We're gonna go the moment we arrive. Oh, there we go. Pew. Let's go. Let's get us to safety. Before we do anything in Aquilo, I like this. I have overproduction of things. I have overproduction of ammonia on Aquilo. How are you out of ammunition? It should not be okay. There we go. Instead of flat 50% effect of the installed modules, beacons now give 150% of the diminishing returns when a machine is being affected. There are multiple beacons at once. Yeah. Wow, we're going fast and we're crashing into a lot of little tiny bits. Quality increases the ratio and reduces the beacon power cost. Right. Like, can you put quality in beacons? I never thought about that actually. Going to Gleba, and then we go to Focus. We're almost out of rockets, so yeah. That rocket production is a bottleneck. That's gonna keep me stuck. Even if when I get this, which is now stalled. That's not gonna work. I want to take speed or efficiency. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. This will be fine because we still have ammo. But even, oh wow, even red ammo. We're using way more than what we're producing. Like somehow, and that's no bueno. So why is this just not producing? Because there is no iron. And why are you snoozing? Your output's full. What's your limit then? You are no limit. You were not limited. That is a risky business. No wonder there's no iron on the belt. Because there's no space. $508. Stack and service belt seems quite full. Yeah, need to be glibba to get stack and service, I think. Right, I'm going to drop to planet Vulcanus. Cool beans. Anyway, it's almost 11 here, so I'm gonna have to call it quits. For everybody watching on Twitch, I'm going to find a nice raid and ring-a-ding-a-dingy, who has been watching me on YouTube. Thank you, dude. I always like somebody, chatty people, sharing thoughts. Really interesting. Thank you for tuning in. And so normally I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, my time. And occasionally at this time when my wife's out, but she's about to come home, so it's way past my bedtime anyway. I stay up late. I'm a naughty boy.